Hello, this is old Mr. Kent, and I thought I'd put up a video on an e-bike ride, not because I'm sure you're interested in e-bikes, but this was one that came close to having me pedal the thing home without a battery, because I started it on a low battery, which you will see here, and I like to ride canal roads, and as I was away in Washington, I got a new phone, and I've got a new app for that phone. And so now I can show you the ride that we're going to be taking, which is to follow the canal road as far as I can. That's up to the top and over to the left. And then I thought I would also go around the loop that I take just for exercise. And then I cut the part of the loop off up there at the top, as you can see what it usually is. And because my battery started to show signs that it was going to die. And here you can see I was down to 2 bars, and then my bike is a little bit dusty, but anyway, I was down to 2 bars, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and ride, and because you can pedal the e-bike without the battery. So, and then also, I wanted to tell you about a few things. I got a brand new harmonica, which is similar to the one, well, actually, it's the same kind I got when I was in junior high. And back then, I paid $16 for it and had it for many, many years. And now they cost the same one, costs over $200. But it makes a lot more pure sounds. And if you were listening closely to the music at the beginning of the video, that was a combination of me playing my new mouth harp and accompanying with the my piano keyboard. And the green dot is where we are at this point, where I saw it look like a crane or something, and that guy was up there at the top adjusting an antenna, and the guy one of the workers came back and explained to me what they were doing, because there's a water tank, and they keep track of the level and stuff with electronics, and so that transmits the information to where they need to go. So here I am going on down the canal road from there, and actually I'm heading directly north, and there's Superstition Mountain over there in the upper right-hand corner. So anyway, back to the music thing. I thought, well, I've got a nice harmonica with a nice clear sound, and I thought I would put it together with my new piano keyboard, which has all different kinds of voices on it. And so that's what I used it was an experiment. I hope you didn't mind, just to see how it worked out. But that's what I used for the introduction music. And here we are coming up to the corner where I leave this canal and turn and go west on a different canal, along a different canal, and on a canal road. This is also one of my favorite routes, and it's also the route I was on when I crashed my e-bike and dislocated my shoulder. And that hill that I just came down, that's pretty tricky, because sometimes it's real sandy, and you're going slow, and you got your brakes on going downhill, and it's a little bit difficult. But anyway, so I thought, well, when I get up here to where the place where I crashed my e-bike and dislocated my left shoulder, and that's where the green dot is up there at the top. And what happened was and the rut, I'll show you the rut. It's right here, and it's not nearly as deep as it was on the day that my front wheel caught in it and turned the wheel left, and I crashed to the right into that berm. And then the way I also remembered where it was afterwards was there was 3 fairly sized rocks at the top of the berm. They've been moved a little bit, but there they are right there. And that way, when I first couldn't find the spot, once I found it, that's how I marked it. So anyway, we've got that covered. And then the rest of the way, and that's about a mile ride from one end of this canal road to the other. I think it's about a mile roughly. And so as I come up here to the corner, then we'll be going on paved road, which is a lot smoother, but not near as eventful as the dirt road. Also, I still have 2 bars, by the way, at this point, and I'm keeping my eye on that. And so here we are. We're at the corner where the canal road meets the paved road, but I'm keeping my eye on it because it's been on 2 bars for quite a while, and I'm expecting it to switch over to 1 bar any time. And also when you get on pavement, well, it takes a lot less battery than when you're on the dirt road like that. So we'll come up here and then we'll turn into the development. And I won't bore you with video of going into development, except for where I was going up the little incline, and you'll see here in just a second where it switched from 2 bars to 1 bar. And it's about right in here somewhere. Coming up real close. There it is right there. There's the 1 bar. And so now, by the way, with an e-bike, the fewer bars, and that's where we are. We're starting up into we're on the left end of the dog bone route. And you'll notice I cut it short because at the next corner, I decided I'm going to start heading back. And that's what I did. But with an e-bike, when you get fewer bars, and there we are now. Now I'm at the very bottom of the route and almost to where I'm headed home. And if you'll notice, I switched from pedal assist 1 to pedal assist 2, which was kind of foolish, but I knew I had just a little bit of battery left, and because that takes a little bit more battery. And as we go around the corner here, I'll give you a close-up look. At this point in time, the one bar was flashing, and as I ride along, I don't know if you can see it's flashing or not because it's kind of jerky. But when it starts flashing, it tells you need to get home quick. So here I am coming into the to the spot where we live, where I had left from, and I made it home okay, but it was a little close. And I hope it didn't bore you with an e-bike ride, but I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.